Alright. Welcome. Well, actually, no, we're taking a left off here. So, I was still trying to find exactly, like, well, let's see. I'm trying to find basically, there's some, grunts from some series that, one that looks like it's a, I'm trying to find him here. No, it wasn't these guys. Yeah, there was these ones with like wires exposed. I'm not sure who the heck these grunts even are because I've been trying to find out. So, basically, it becomes a series of challenges. We have these grunts. Like, first challenge, it's volleyball. And I'm trying to think, what was the other challenges? I remember the first one was volleyball. I remember that. Oh yeah, one was rock climbing. Yeah, and then eventually they get to the end where then the grunt starts spilling outside, going after random people. They also have these three random old ladies who just, well, they just basically want to help out. And also, this movie sees the return of Toyosuke Alma, who has not been seen in the show for a while. Yeah, he's not been seen since he lost his ring. Back in episode 6 of the show. Yes. And he's one of them. And we have these random people here. Banquet Fire Candle in here, just trying to take up these grunts. And then, as a appreciation, like, oh, because TegaSword gets more powerful, he's like, oh, humans are greedy, but he loves humans, so give them all the frickin' rings. So, here's something. So, of course, basically, the Momotaro of this one, he does get his ring back, except for 2 Momotaros this time. Yes. The other one is a guy by the name of Sunshine Inosuke. You're thinking, who the heck is this guy? The guy is a comedian. Yeah, he is a comedian, and he becomes Don Momotaro. The second one, let's see. So this is really cool. So Time Red, yeah. So the mother and son get rings. So the son, becomes Lupin Red, and his awesome mom, who's played by Noriko Natsukoshi, who, by the way, by the time this one came out, currently she's 45. Yeah, and here's the really cool thing about this. So, you might find this interesting about her. So, she is the wife of the actor who played Time Red. And here's the weird thing. They got married in 2014. They've been married now for 11 years. They have 2 kids. So, let's see. So she's currently, she's probably turning 46 this year. She probably got married when she was 35. Howard was the actor who played, let's see. Well, Masaru Nagi, he is currently 47. He's roughly 5 years older than his wife. Actually, he is 2 years older. So, that means that he was probably 36 when he got married. Yeah, so that means he was probably pretty young when he did the show. And she becomes Time Red. And one thing was really cool about this, we would see her running in slow motion as a nod to Time Ranger. There's someone transformed into Red Gozyuger. Yeah, a Gosei Red. A guy by the name of Jagata. Yes, he's the second guy. He's like, oh look, here, put a card in here. And he's played by Jusuke Momoji. He is... And this is interesting about this guy. Did you know that he's the main actor for Commander Gozyuger? Yeah. He is Commander Gozyuger himself. I think, interesting. And it comes Gosei Red. Then there's Gokai Red, who basically is a guy named Gorgeous. Well, it's a person named Gorgeous who becomes Gokai Red. And this is a comedian. He previously appeared in episode 20 of TegaSword. Yep. Fire Chemical is once again Shuriken Red. And becomes Magi Red, which into the Magi thing. Also, it's interesting though. For Gosei and Gokaiger Red, they actually play. You hear when they're fighting, you hear the opening theme song. But that was really cool. They did that. They do for sure, Kendra, though. Oh, and by the way, they had all 3 ladies become Ninja Red, Hurricane Red, and Aka Ninjanger. Yeah. You're thinking, interesting. Decker Red is actually a guy by the name of Tasoya, who's played by himself. He's just a cameo by this person. Yeah, he is a YouTuber. Yes, he is a YouTuber, and he probably volunteered. We have some unknown salaryman who becomes Vol Eagle, which he's played by Ryosuke Koto, who's only known for Sentai for being in this one movie. Denzi Red is played by, Soko Nagoro, basically playing herself. And apparently, big fan Time Ranger, and she apparently watched a live show of Time Ranger at the Korakuen Fairground, now Tokyo Dome attractions, in the front row, and a huge admirer of Time Pink. And in this movie, she becomes Denzi Red. And by the way, this woman is 40, which looks really good for her age. So I mean, it's probably about the time, basically. Now, she probably thinking, was she born at the time of Denzi Man? Denzi Man was released in 1980. She was born 5 years later. she's also a fan of Kamen Rider Hibiki. Yep. And she sees the lead actor as an ideal man. Yes, the lead actor, who is 54 currently. Yeah. And she's also an admirer of Natsuki Kato, who was in Kamen Rider Ryuki. Yeah, she was in the episode final. And apparently she was pregnant when she basically did this movie. And she was previously in a relationship with... And this is a surprise. She was in a relationship with the actor who played Captain Marvelous. You're like, really? Yeah, really. You're like, huh. Interesting. Yeah. She becomes Nancy Red, of course. Yeah, and like, oh yeah, the whole population becomes like these ninja hunters. Yeah, and of course they use their abilities, and of course I love how I was telling his mom, say engage, like engage, puts the ring on, and then the hand comes, and then do the clap, and then they transform. And I think basically because the fact that his mom is played by the wife of Time Red, her becoming Time Red was a smart idea. Though I would love to hear how basically her husband reacted to this, given the fact that she is married to Time Red's actor. I'm sure he probably loved this, the fact his wife got a chance to, well, kind of be Time Red, because he was Time Red, even though he technically was a suit actor, but I thought that was really cool. Eventually, of course, thanks to, like, the combined, like, something like a freaking mech. Also, TegaSword himself, to me, well, he, of course, basically, well, also, Giron, you thinking, does he, like, change form? Not really, no. He does not, he just basically just fights alongside them. Oh, and TegaSword himself, he gets a form exclusive to the movie where he's basically all red. Mm-hmm. And eventually they beat, of course, Pelis. Yeah, they beat him. And apparently the event this movie is referenced in the show itself by having, well, me.
The belts.
Sorry about that. Yeah, it's referenced the show with basically the reason why that Tyranno leaves the team because of this movie. He's only gone for like one episode, comes back. But this movie was really good. I enjoyed this movie. And here's the thing about this film. This theatrically released film. It's only 30 minutes. You're like, what? It's 30 minutes? Yeah, a 30-minute movie. And the last film released was actually a film I had previously reviewed, which was Boomba Manja versus King Manja. You're like, huh. Yeah, and this is the most, little fun fact, the most recent film released. And apparently it was released as a double bill with Kamen Rider Gob, Invasion of the House of Snacks. Yes. You're like, what? That's the name of the movie? Invasion of the House of Snacks? You're probably thinking, like, that sounds like a silly name for a comedy movie. It is. It's very silly. I haven't seen it yet, per se, but that could explain it was only 30 minutes. But yeah, not much to say about the movie, like I said, but really good. So, that's pretty much it for today's video. Please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, notifications. Next up, we'll talk about Commenter, and then I am just going to go straight to Isekai Quartet afterwards. Okay, next video. Bye.